Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing amazing today. All right, so today we are going to be discussing about Sunny Aggregator. Okay, why Sunny? Because it's sunny outside and it's a protocol on Solana, which for the native token of Solana is Sol, which in Spanish is sun. So you see how the stars are aligning all together towards Sunny, and that is exactly why we are going to be discussing about Sunny. But the main reason of this video, or the main purpose of the video, is to demonstrate how anyone can go ahead and earn Sunny and other tokens, for example, like Saber tokens, by providing liquidity. And also, we'll be taking a look at how anyone can go ahead and stake and convert their Saber token in order to mint SUNSBR, which just went live a couple of days ago. And by doing that, you also earn three different types of rewards. We'll be showcasing how to go ahead and do that as well. Finally, we'll be taking a look into how anyone can go ahead and become a part of Sunny DAO's governance by staking Sunny, and by staking Sunny, you earn fees. All right, so we'll be taking a look into these three different items in the agenda. But first, we are discussing about DeFi protocols. Okay, so I'm sure like you are already comfortable with all the risk. So I'm saying like, but anyways, you should be aware that there are different types of risk, and you should be comfortable with all of that. Okay, so nevertheless, I would highly encourage people to go ahead and experience all of these protocols. I'm sure most of you already do, but if you are a new user, you should go ahead and actually use these protocols in order to learn that. Okay, in order to learn how it actually works, and then go from there. Okay, search and learn, and that's it. Okay, but anyways, with that being said, I guess we are ready to take off. And where do we take off? Let's go to their docs. Let's try to understand what Sunny has to say about their protocol. And just to be sure, we are doing our own research. What I will do is I will leave all the links in the description of this video so that you can go ahead and research it on your own as well. But nevertheless, we are going to be diving deep right now. So what is Sunny? Okay, what is Sunny? Sunny, it's a composable DeFi aggregator powered by Solana. And as you know, Solana is one of the fastest growing blockchains out there. It has n number of benefits, which we will touch on as we progress. And the Sunny protocol is designed with composability as a core feature, which allows different protocols and applications to build on top of Sunny. Okay, so and composability, it's a core feature of all the protocols or applications which are built on top of like Solana, because it is one of the core features of Solana itself, alongside like cost efficient, fast, single shard, and so on and so forth. Okay, proof of history, consensus, and so on and so forth. So that is Sunny's, of course, since it's built on top of Solana, it leverages all those benefits, and it also enables other protocols to build on top of it, or other applications to build on top of it. But mainly it's a composable DeFi aggregator. Okay, so basically it means composable in the sense like since all these protocols and applications can talk to each other and actually build on top of one another, so that is the whole definition of composable. Combining small little features or different protocols, combining together in order to form a bigger protocol. Okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, so and DeFi aggregator is basically aggregator, just the word aggregator. I'm sure like you are aware of what aggregator is, pulling all like different sources into one. So, and in this case, a DeFi aggregator means it aggregates different liquidity positions, or like different positions together in one interface. Okay, that is what Sunny does. So it's a composable DeFi aggregator. So that means composable because different applications can build on top of it, and aggregator because DeFi aggregator because they pull in different liquidity positions into one interface. Okay, so that is what Sunny is, and it's just not that, it's a lot more. But as we progress, we will touch on each one of them. But let's take a step back and try to understand like a bit of like history, where it's coming from, what it's trying to solve, why is the need for like what's the need of like a yield aggregator first of all, and also what are they actually trying to solve here. Okay, so what we have seen is like let's just see what they have to say. Okay, so many DeFi projects provide token-based yield farming incentives as a mechanism for bootstrapping liquidity. So this is the key word, bootstrapping liquidity. Okay, and I'm sure like you have heard about like yield farming incentives, but let's just continue. Okay, so with so many DeFi projects launching, it has become increasingly difficult for users to manage their yield farming positions across DeFi different interfaces. Okay, so it's very self-explanatory, but anyways, the meaning is like since there are so many DeFi projects, and they have their own yield farming incentive or liquidity mining programs running when once they launch, and once they launch, it's very important for a protocol to get that initial liquidity, and that's called like the bootstrapping of liquidity. So different users of DeFi users, or not just DeFi users, any user can come and add liquidity to all these new protocols that come up. And basically, once you do that, once you lock up your liquidity, you earn some rewards in the form of like yield farming incentives or a token or so on and so forth. Okay, sometimes NFTs and so on and so forth. Or sometimes, like in the future, they go ahead and give you an airdrop. If you watch my Sol USD video, once you provided liquidity, once you staked your Sol USD, you got like their governance token, and you were able to claim that. Okay, so it's a similar concept, and if you understand that, you will understand like once they use yield farming incentives and all these wordings and so on and so forth. Okay, so bootstrapping liquidity is one of the reasons why they actually use yield aggregators, and I mean not use yield aggregators. I mean yield aggregators is basically to combine all these liquidity mining programs or all these protocols into one place so that you can actually see and manage your positions from one interface or from one website, let's say. Okay, you don't have to go into different protocols and check your positions or manage your positions and so on and so forth. It just makes it much more user friendly, basically. Okay, so a yield aggregator simplifies this process by offering a streamlined solution for discovering and entering farms. And also, it just not for aggregating all these liquidity programs, it also helps a user in order to discover new farms or any other liquidity pool which is out there, which is providing a better incentive and so on and so forth. You can all do this using Sunny. Okay, so an aggregator enables this feature, and alongside that it also allows a user to have different additional types of like DeFi strategy. One of them is like auto compounding farm tokens. Okay, so once you earn something, you just earn something on top of it. So it's in principal plus interest, and then you earn some principal, and that on top of that, auto compounding. So it just keeps on compounding more on that. So once you use these DeFi protocols, it enables to do that on top of the liquidity positions that a protocol already offers. So protocol offers a liquidity position, or like you can create a LP on a protocol. You can take that and you can put it in the yield aggregator such as Sunny, and you can create different strategies on top of it, and it automatically it does that for you. All right, so we'll take a look once we deep dive into the demonstration, and I'm just trying to be use much more simple words in order to explain all of this. So let's continue with all of this. All right, so Solana's DeFi is made for composability. Okay, so we know that we have understood the benefits of Solana, and I'm sure like if you just Google Solana benefits, you will understand all about it. And there are so many good articles and content out there. But anyways, the main thing is to understand that it's a single sharded network. That means all the DeFi applications are transactions, basically, because transaction is just the base of like any DeFi function. So all these transactions, they happen on a single shard. Think of it like as shard as like a network, a network, it's just like a network where it just happens. Okay, it's like a cable, it's like one cable. Within this cable, all these transactions are processed. But in unlike Ethereum, Ethereum is like, it's, as we know, like, I'm not trying to any give some commentary on Ethereum, you know that by using Ethereum itself. But as you know, there are like different side chains like Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, you have Starknet and all these other L2s who are trying to scale Ethereum, because Ethereum cannot scale on itself, because at that time when Ethereum was building, there was limited innovation, and due to that, now they have to use this different shards in order to scale Ethereum. And also Ethereum is coming up with like Ethereum 2.0. So yeah, so you can choose what you like, but for me, I just like Solana because it's just much more easy, and it's right here, and it's to be honest, like, I'm biased, okay, about Solana, but the thing is, I see the innovations right now taking off on Solana. Okay, that means there are new different types of innovations which are coming up, which can be done by using Solana, because it wasn't because EVM chains weren't able to um, perform those sort of like transactions, or those sort of things, like for example like stream like payments, okay, like pay per second. Okay, so it's possible now on Solana. There's a protocol called Zebak who does that. But anyways, let's come back to Sunny. Okay, so composability is a feature of Solana, and it's any protocol on Solana can leverage this composability feature. Okay, so that's great. But what are they trying to actually solve? Like Sunny, what are they actually trying to solve here? Like the problem with yield aggregators, okay, aka auto dumpers. Okay, Sunny was born in September 2021, intending to become one of these yield aggregators, something which is very similar to Yearn Finance, okay, on Ethereum. Okay, it planned on launching various pools and strategies with auto compounding of anything, starting with Saber LPs, which is built on the query protocol. So Saber, as you know, it's one of the AMM, like stable swap AMM, and it's one of the core protocols on Solana. And you know. Sunny was intending to do similar things what Yearn did, okay, but they realized, like they saw, like, Convex came along, like Convex Finance, okay, and they saw like how Convex and Curve, which is on Solana, it's like Saber, so how Convex and Curve came along to produce magical things to happen, okay, and in this case, Saber and Sunny, how they come along and how they participate, or how it allows users or DeFi signers in order to go ahead and leverage the benefits of both these protocols. And not just this, it's just starting from Saber and Sunny, but like there'll be so many other protocols who will be building on top of this, and that's what leads to that Saberwars thing, which we will discuss in another video. Okay, so but anyways, so that is why when Sunny saw actually the success from Convex, it made them think like, hey, we can try something like this on Solana, and of course, like they are going down that road right now. So, and this is all about generating more liquidity for not just their protocol, but for the entire Solana ecosystem. So it adds to that purpose of liquidity as the key goal, to increase liquidity. Okay. All right. So the need for DAO aggregators. Okay. So at the beginning of 2022, Saber launched their TribecaDAO. Okay. Tribeca follows the VE model. VE model, meaning that tokens must be locked for a period, for a very long period, in order to maximize the utility of the governance. So Tribeca, it's like a framework of DAOs. Okay, so it's a protocol which is on Solana, launched by Saber in the beginning of 2022 in December. I would say even a bit earlier to that, but they announced it around like December. Okay, so but anyways, the thing was, like this framework, it allows like different protocols, different DeFi protocols to create a DAO on top of it using this VE token model. Okay, and this VE token model is nothing but like token will be the native token of that protocol. For example, in this case, like Sunny token, so it'll be like VE Sunny. Okay, so and VE stands for voting escrow, and voting escrow is basically it's a terminology which is used across DeFi, and especially in the voting mechanism, like or in the governance side of things, or in the DAO side of things. And this allows, like, it maximizes the utility of governance. That means people, our users or signers have, they stake their token and they mint this VE token, but VE token, they are not liquid, and you have to lock it for a number of years, or, so on and so forth, for a long time period. What does this mean? That means you're having a conviction that, hey, this protocol is important and I want to be a part of it, and I want to participate in building this product and this whole ecosystem much more better in the near future. So that's why you have that conviction, and this is how you show that conviction, by locking the tokens. Okay, I'll show you how you can do that. And it's not just like if you lock your tokens, you don't get nothing. You earn some fees and different types of rewards. Protocols can be creative on top of like how they can add value, but the main purpose is like, to show the conviction that you're serious about being a participant of that community, and to not just being a participant of the community, but it just, you reap your reward like through time. Okay, so it's not like it has that long-term mentality. Okay, so that's what DAO aggregators is allowing protocols to do, and Tribeca is one of the frameworks which protocols can leverage. So that's why, like, as I mentioned over here, with the growth of like this whole Tribeca ecosystem, the protocols that are leveraging Tribeca, Sunny has decided to pivot in becoming an aggregator for all the Tribeca Tribeca based DAOs. So mainly, like, if you go to Tribeca's website, which is tribeca.so. The links are going to be in the description. You can check it out. So all these protocols, they are part of this TribecaDAO. Okay, so and all these protocols, for example, like Saber, they have their liquidity. They are building on top of like Sunny. Okay, but in the future, like, Sunny will support like any of these protocols within their ecosystem as well, and that is exactly why they're mentioning here that they're going to pivot into this Tribeca-based DAO, which is great, because all of see, like, a protocol cannot grow on itself on itself. Okay, like, just standalone, a protocol is challenging to grow, because these are new protocols people need to understand. But once they work together through all these frameworks, such as like Tribeca DAO and all these, they work together in order to generate liquidity for the entire ecosystem, and they compete for that liquidity through Saberwars. That's when it actually starts to get serious. Okay, that's when you actually, you as a end user also, or an end signer, you are also playing a huge part, because from all those signers, people who are using those protocols, they're adding liquidity, and it's a win-win for, I would say, the whole community as a whole in the long run, when they all work together and with a single mission of growing the liquidity of the entire DeFi ecosystem, or the entire Solana ecosystem, and also very broadly to the entire crypto ecosystem in general. Okay, so this all plays hand in hand. Okay, so it's very important to have that a bit long-term mindset, not just like dump, like, farm and dump and farm and dump, how long will you do that? In order, just be a part, DAOs, these are like different sorts of like governing bodies. Okay, this is the future. This is how, like, countries would be run in the future, as you've seen, like, and there's Ukraine DAO, who's providing like funds for the Ukrainian government to do all sorts of things during all these challenging times. So there are all sorts of these use cases, and not just that, but there's going to be endless use cases. Okay, we can just like imagine all of those. But anyways, let's come back to Sunny. Okay, and Sunny V3. Okay, so Sunny V3, a DeFi aggregator. Okay, so Sunny V3 is basically what they just launched right now, and it offers users or signers three different use cases or core use cases. Okay, for the first thing is we will showcase how to actually go ahead and do that. Okay, so liquidity providers which can earn Sunny and other tokens, and we have touched on this like in the beginning in the agenda. Saber stakers which can stake Saber tokens and obtain like Sun Saber, and Sun stakers who can stake Sunny for Sunny in order to earn interest or earn rewards from the DAO itself. Okay, so these three use cases, they work together in order to boost each other's yield. Okay, so like I mentioned, it's these are composable DeFi aggregator protocols, and all of these use cases, they work together because that's when it becomes like harmonious, right? Like, it's not like you're creating a feature and the other feature it doesn't have the other feature. So I mean, all these features and benefits, it work together in order for the bigger purpose, and the bigger purpose, the goal is that liquidity. Okay, is that liquidity. And that's what they're trying to solve, basically for liquidity. And everyone is trying to solve for liquidity. The more liquidity comes into DeFi, the better it is. So that's why I really don't, sometimes I really don't care if it goes to Ethereum or if it goes to Solana or any other chains out there. But like for me, Solana is much better because it just performs better, and it just like it feels nice, to use Solana in short. But anyways, I support all the blockchains, and it's completely fine, whatever is your choice. But anyways, yeah, so these three use cases work together to boost each other's yield, working with the DAO staked in order to grow the Solana DeFi ecosystem. Okay, and currently, Saber is like heavily involved with all of this, involved in the sense like they're fully integrated, because like if you see the number of pools on Saber, we can do an entire video on each one of them, but like there's hundreds of pools over there. Okay, and Sunny is integrating all of them and has been integrating all of them from day one, day zero, since their website was up. There was Sunny pools, like Saber pools, okay, Saber LPs. So they're continuing within that trend, but now they're also leveraging all these features, different use cases that you can do with just by using Sunny itself. Okay, so and we will touch on those as we progress. Okay, so you have understood that. Okay, you have understood what Sunny V3 has to offer for users. You have understood the TribecaDAO system or the framework and the VE token model. You have understood what is the problem yield aggregators are trying to solve over here, like no fast dumping, long-term mentality. Okay, so and also by leveraging different features of Solana, one of the core thing is like the composability, and also what was the need for like yield aggregators. Okay, in order to simplify management of different positions of a user, or for you, or for me, or for anyone. Okay, but anyways, let's continue to the next chapter. Okay, the next chapter is about sunTokens. And sunTokens, if you're wondering what is it, it's a token standard or a token model, let's say. So sunToken is like, it could be Sun Saber, SUNSBR. Okay, so Sun Saber, that means we will touch on, and we will also see. So it's just a model, but that is like just taking an example of Saber. It could also be like any other protocol, like for example, like it would be Sun Port. Okay, so Port has a token, and then you have like all these Cash IO app has a token called Cash. So it could be like Sun Cash, and so on and so forth. So any protocol who has a DAO and who is integrated with Sunny will have or will follow this token model, because that's what Sunny follows. Okay, if you got to build on top of like Sunny, so this is like their form of like Sun tokens are tokenized VE tokens, their form of like VE tokens. Okay, VE is that nothing but that voting escrow. Okay, so sunTokens, or sunTok for short, are liquid staking governance token backed one-to-one by Tribeca voting escrow tokens. Okay, so Tribeca, the DAO framework itself, protocols can create their own DAOs, and since each protocol has their own token, they have a voting escrow mechanism which works for them. But now Sunny, if those protocols are integrated with Sunny offers the liquid staking governance token. So that means it makes the VE Saber token, for example, because VE Saber is specifically just for the Saber DAO itself. Okay, so once you lock your Saber token, you generate VE token. So now Sunny takes it to another level. Since Saber is integrated with Sunny, that VE Saber, or like once you don't need to use the VE Saber token, because once you use Sunny token in order to convert and stake your Saber, it converts it into a liquid staking governance token. Okay, so that's the added value. It just creates additional liquidity, and it makes this liquidity liquid. Okay, now people can come and build a different use case on top of this liquidity staking tokens. Okay, but that's next step. Okay, that's into the future and different other innovations. But for now, we just have to understand that, hey, it makes all these Sun tokens are all these are like liquid staking governance token. Okay, and these are part of that whole Tribeca governance framework. Okay, so for example, in this case, and we will see all this in practice. Okay, but this is just to uh, get across like the theory, the names, and all that stuff. Okay, so if a user deposits deposits SBR, which is the Saber token, into Sunny, that Saber is locked forever on the platform as VE Saber. Okay, a tokenized version of VE Saber, which is sunSBR. So VE Saber and sunSBR are one-to-one backed. Okay, is returned to the user at one-to-one rate. Okay, and right now the so VE Saber equals sunSBR. Okay, and sunSBR is a liquidity token. That's what you gotta understand. Okay, so sunSBR can be also sunSBR can also be staked. Okay, so sunSBR can be staked into the platform to receive normal Saber admin fees one would get for staking their VE Saber on Tribeca. So TribecaDAO is like the whole framework, and there you can stake your Saber for VE Saber. But sunSBR allows you to do that, and also it makes this sunSBR token liquid. Okay, so that's what it's called, like liquid staking. Okay, so it doesn't have to be locked all the time. So you get a synthetic token for that V Saber token, but it's all one-to-one backed, because once you do that, once you convert and stake Saber on using Sunny, they go ahead and do the same for you. Okay, they do that for you, and this is one of the use cases. You don't have to do it yourself on Tribeca using Saber DAO's protocol. The Tribeca governance. You can just leverage Sunny, and they will do it for you, and they'll spit out a Sun Saber token for you. All right. So, and also, additionally, users taking Sun Saber will receive Saber from Sunny's performance fee, as well as the platform native token Sunny. Okay. So the people who are staking Sunny will receive rewards. Okay, will receive Saber rewards from Sunny's performance fee. Okay, so they will receive different forms of rewards from Saber's performance fee, and Saber's performance fee is nothing but, right now, it's like 16% on top of like whatever the LP is providing on Saber. For example, Saber is providing like let's say 100% APY. So Sunny's performance fee is like 60% off that 100%. Okay, so that is what is Sunny's performance fee, and and the sunSBR holders, or the stakers, will receive incentives or rewards in the form of like Saber token, as well as the platform's native token Sunny. And that is what I said, like once you stake that, you can generate two different types of like rewards. One is like Sunny, and also Saber. Okay, so, and this is how they incentivize people through different types of like innovative use cases, let's say. Okay, so you can stake sunSBR and and sunSBR is nothing but it's a token standard which is built on top of like the Sunny protocol, and it all follows the Tribeca voting DAO, or the whole escrow token ecosystem, the veToken standards. Okay. All right, so now the Sunny Delock program. Okay, so the Sunny Delock program allows users to create DLOCs, which are tokens that represents a fractional share of the voting escrow. Depositing into a DLOC is a one-way function. Tokens may never be unstaked. The Sunny Delock program powers the Sun token system. Okay, so that is what I meant by the long-term goal. Okay, so like as they mention over here, depositing into a DLOC is a one-way function, and this cannot be staked. Okay, this cannot be unstaked. Okay, so we will elaborate like how they do that, all that system in just a bit, and we will also showcase how it actually done. Okay, so don't worry about all that. So DLOC is basically you cannot unlock it. Basically, you cannot unstake it. You need to lock it, and they will give you a different form of token in the form of like Sun token, which is also one-to-one backed, and so on and so forth. We have discussed that in the previous section. But there are four different types of like tokens which are relevant to the whole Sunny ecosystem for now. One is the stake token. For example, in this case, like let's say Saber, okay, which is staked, and then through the Tribeca voting, we have elaborated on that, and then we have also seen like once you stake Saber, you get sunSBR, and once you because sunSBR is referred to as like the Sun token model, and then you have the YI token, which is yiSunSBR token, which is like that auto compounding, single token. Okay, and these are used across like other protocols itself, like Solana DAO, which is I've explained in detail about Solana DAO in a video. So all these primitives are used. In order to actually, the main purpose is to create this auto compounding single token staking pools. Okay, so basically it just compounds the interest that you earn on top of your staking rewards, and so on and so forth, all these tokens. And also by staking your Saber, they give you a token of appreciation. Okay, right now it's called like bacon Sunny, I guess, or bacon Saber right now. Okay, so they give you that token, okay, which is a token of appreciation, which means these sort of tokens are used in order to keep record whether or not someone minted a DLOC within a specific time period. Since you know that sunSBR just went live a couple of days ago, currently this token of appreciation is in play. Okay, so that is that bacon Saber token, bacon SBR token. Okay, so this allows to keep a record of them, so that like to understand who actually minted those DLOC tokens, and you can go ahead and do that. We'll showcase it in just a bit. Okay, and they may use in the future for airdrops. Yeah, like I mentioned, they can use all these techniques to order to understand who actually minted DLOC tokens, and then go ahead and like airdrop them different incentives in the near future. Okay, so but anyways, all these are not yet set in stone. I mean, it's not yet rolled out, but eventually, if they have a plan of doing this, for sure, I'm pretty optimistic that they're going to roll out some sort of this in the future. But when I actually staked my Saber, I actually got those bacon Saber tokens. So right now it has no values, but no value. But of course, anyways, why not just go in and stake it, and sunSBR is like equivalent to like V Saber, so you're generating some rewards based on the voting escrow itself. Right, so and locker refresh, which we will discuss, which we will see in the demo. What is that? Because it is basically like a function, where anyone can actually use it, and since all these all these D-lock tokens, they are locked for a long time. So they have like a maximum of like 5 years. So you can go ahead and click that button in order to refresh that time back to like 5 years. You can reset that time, okay? But we'll take a look at that, okay? So now if you take a look at some of the FAQs, I think we have touched on like many of these, and like one thing to note, like I mentioned about the security is Sunny is not yet audited, but of course, probably right now, since they have like new features and like additional benefits to the users, I'm sure like they're going to perform an audit sooner or later. Okay, so yeah, and how does everything work? Just go through all these questions. Is pretty easy to understand. And if you have any questions, always reach out to them on Discord. You can just chat with them directly, or also you can. If you want to message me, you can just drop a comment and I'll reply to you. All right, so go through all the FAQs. I won't go through all of this because I think like theory is getting too much right now. Let's jump into like the practical side of things and understand. Okay, but first, as you see, the Sunny's app is like app.sunny.ag. It'll be left in the comments, sorry, in the description of the video, so make sure to check that out. But first thing, once you come here, you will see like, an option to go ahead and connect your wallet. Or if you want to click on like get SunSBR, how can you do that? Okay, so if you click on here, if you click get SunSBR, you get to this page, okay, which is nothing but the stake page if you just go from the header, okay? So, but the thing is, we need to go ahead and first, in order to use all of this, go ahead and go ahead and connect our wallet, right? So, I mean, in my case, I'm using Phantom, but whatever wallet you're using, it's great. Okay, so hopefully it's correct. Okay, but anyway, okay, looks like it works. Okay, so now I go ahead and connect my wallet. Okay, so if you don't know where to download Phantom wallet, just go Google Phantom 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 Solana, and you would find this wallet. Okay, make sure to check the URL is phantom.app. Okay, so anyways, I think I'll leave it in the description as well. Okay, so but anyways, once you connect your wallet and to use the stake function, as you can see over here, Sunny liquid staking. Okay, supported tokens can be converted into sunTokens, and we have studied all about what sunTokens and all of that, and it will earn various form of yield when staked. Okay, the underlying tokens are permanently locked in Tribeca governance, and the Sunny DAO inherits this voting power in the sense like it enables it. That means you're actually you're a passive voter through the DAO, because through the DAO, in the sense like Sunny DAO does it for you, so that's why it inherits. You're giving the voting power to Sunny in order to do that. Okay, so and they give you different benefits in order to allow them to do that as well. Okay, that's what they're saying over here. So but mainly, like now we will take a look into the first use case. Okay, or I mean the first agenda item that we had, how you can actually go ahead and how you can okay, this is about like the Saber staking. Okay, so this is what we got to discuss first. Okay, so put your Saber to work. Okay, so let's say you have some Saber token. I don't have anything Saber yet on this wallet, but like and I don't want to do it quite frankly over here, because I don't want to segregate my liquidity and lock it up, like because I'm already doing that in another address. So I have different addresses for that, but this is just for this purposes. But anyways, if you want to acquire Saber, you can always very easily go to Jupiter protocol. This is a DEX aggregator. I'm sure like if you have watched my videos, you know how this works, and you know what are the benefits of it. But anyways, let's just quickly go ahead and showcase this to you. All right, so as you see over here, let's say you need to have Sol first. Okay, if you have Sol, like you can get it from FTX. The link will be in the description. Make sure to download FTX if you haven't. And this video by no means is a sponsor or anything like that by anybody. So, but anyways, I'll leave the link. You can go ahead and use FTX because it's great. Okay, but anyways, you need to have some Sol because you need to pay for the transaction fee and so on and so forth. So once you do that, let's say you have some Sol, now you want to convert it into Saber, you can just do that. Let's say you have like whatever, let's say one Sol, you can connect your wallet right here, and then because Sol you get it from the centralized exchange, and then now that Sol, let's say you don't want to convert like all of that Sol, okay? Because leave something in your wallet. Let's say you just want to convert like zero point 0.7 of that Sol, okay, 70% of that, and you want to get some Saber, you can do that. And as you see over here, there are 25 different routes which are offered by Jupiter, and it gives you the best price always. Okay, so whatever is the thing, connect your wallet, and here you will see the button to swap it. Once you get that Saber, you can come here. And once you come here, you will see your available balance change. Okay, so once you do that, you can just hit max, and the entire amount is going to come here. And also, if you're wondering like, hey, what type of rewards will I earn, and from what type of sources? Just give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna make it to dark mode. All right, that's better. All right, so let's see over here. Convert Saber to sunSBR. By staking sunSBR, you may earn rewards from several sources. Okay, and these are all coming soon. Okay, and the first thing is you will usually people earn some rewards by staking or by locking their Saber token in VE Saber, through their DAO. So you will earn that reward by staking Saber, because sunSBR is equivalent to like VE Saber as we understood, but it's liquid. And also you will generate some rewards from the part of the performance fee from the Saber LP itself. So Saber LP in the sense, let's say from Saber LP deposits. Okay, so for example, like if you go to Saber, for example, you will generate some fee, once people use different LPs on Saber, basically. Okay, so you will see that there are different pools, and people deposit liquidity to all of these pools, so you will generate some rewards from them as well. And also you will generate some extra Sunny rewards in the form of like Sunny tokens once you stake your sunSBR. Okay, so basically the first thing that you need to do is get some Solana into your Phantom wallet or whatever wallet you're using, then swap it to Saber, in Jupiter Exchange, and then come here and go ahead and convert and stake your Saber. So once you do that, you will see like a button over here popping up saying that like convert and stake. So once you click on that button, it will take you it will automatically do all that for you. You will just need to approve the transactions, like for example, approve the transaction on your wallet in order to execute all those for you, because that means you're giving permission in order to do that. Of course, right? I mean, you need to sign it. Basically, you are a signer. You're not a user, you're a signer. You're signing that transaction. Okay, so you can do that, and once you do that, you will see all these your deposit will be shown over here, in the form of like sunSBR. And as you can see over here, there are so much like 29.6 million Saber tokens which are already locked in just a couple of days. Okay, and currently the APY is like 436%. Okay, and not only that, it gives you that token of appreciation. They give you a token, like as we mentioned over here, they give you this DLock token, which is a token of appreciation, and I received it. So I mean, you will also receive this, and this is for a limited period of time. So I mean, if you have Saber, go ahead and use like Sunny, and you can get all of those tokens. And maybe in the future you'll be airdropped. Okay, because there's a new feature they're trying to roll out and trying to bootstrap liquidity for themselves, because so that they can have more voting rights in Saberwar and be a major part in that. They are already a major part in that in Saberwars, but that's why it's going to be much more prominent going forward. All right, and the sooner you understand this, and the sooner you understand all these mechanisms, how it works, then you will actually understand the true benefits. But I'm sure like you're getting a lot by just doing it yourself. But anyways, so stake Saber, earn all these different types of like rewards, and convert your Saber into that, it will automatically be done. You just keep pressing button and just signing the transaction, and you can see the whole process how it does over here. Okay, so Saber token can be converted into Sun Saber in one-way process. So that means it just goes one way. Like you cannot convert like Sun Saber back to Saber using the same interface. What you can do is you can always leverage like protocols like this, like DEX is like this. I'm sure like here they have a secondary market. There you go. So in 2 days, someone created like a secondary market for that. Okay, so here you can come and like you can exchange your Sun Saber tokens that you earn over here, and you can always convert it from there from this secondary market. And as you see, the value is always very close to like one. Okay, and yeah, so there's some slippage, but I mean, as the liquidity keeps growing, I'm sure like it'll be like one-to-one adjusted. Okay, so but anyways, it's more or less the same right now. So, SunSaber represents Saber in one-to-one ratio. SunSaber can be staked to earn rewards, all these three types of rewards as we explained. And also you like staked yiSunSBR. What is it? SunSaber is staked as yiSunSBR to earn more rewards, and yiSunSBR may be unstaked into SunSaber at any time. So since sunSaber is already a liquid staking token which mimics the VE Saber token, and that can be staked in order to generate more rewards, and that YI sunSaber can be converted back into sunSaber, and sunSaber can be converted back into Saber using an AMM or a DEX like Jupiter. Okay, so there you go. So you know how to go from Saber into like YI Sun Saber, and also capture all of these APYs. That's for a limited period of time. But I'm sure like over a period of time, like it's going to be much more steady, and all these factors, like all these token models, that Sun token models, are going to play a part in that. And this is just only based on the Saber protocol. So in the future, they're going to add more, like of these any of these protocols who want to go ahead and launch that. And it's a win-win. Like I said, like if you fight alone, I mean, you're less strong, but if you fight together, you're much more stronger. So that's what they're trying to do, right? So, and if you take a look at all the pools over here, like Sunny, you will see like 254 million logs. So people are using this, and there are like over, I guess, 50 different pools, or maybe 70 different pools. The last time I counted, but anyways, you can go ahead and count that. Okay, so now, like, how can you go ahead and become like, how can you go ahead and earn Sunny and Saber at the same time? Now you must be wondering, like, hey, I want both the tokens, I would like to accumulate both the tokens, Saber and Sunny. And how do you do that? You start off from Sunny, okay? You start off from Sunny. You go to the pools, you see what are the pools over here, and let's say you click on any one of them, for example, like here, and here, as you can see, it's like Saber USD USDC pool. Okay, then how can you go ahead and add liquidity to this pool? You can always go ahead and click on this. Okay, so you can or what you can do is just copy like this. If you want to find out, just go to Saber and go to pools, maybe just paste it here, and you will find it out. Okay, so USD USDC. Okay, so USD, as you know, it's a Terra stablecoin. It comes from like the wormhole V2 bridge, and then it's linked to this native USDC token which is on Solana itself. So here you just come here, and it's a single-sided. Okay, it's a single-sided pool in the sense like you need to have either UST, which is bridged via wormhole, or you can have like the native USDC. I would say like it's much more easier to have like USDC on Solana, and then once you have that in your wallet, you just come and you just click on this, and your total amount will be shown over here. And then once you do that, you will see like go ahead and actually create your LP. You'll need to click this button, once you do that. So let's say okay, so now I don't have any balance, but for example, let me just show you quickly what it means. But I think you already understand what it actually means. But anyways, let's just showcase that to you. So like for example, let's see, maybe I have some Sol USD. Okay, so I have some Sol USD. So your balance will appear right like this. And once you do that, once you click on all and you just click on deposit, and I'm showing you for Sol USD, but don't there's no Sol USD pool on Sunny yet. Okay, it's on Query, and it's on Saber, of course. So right now there's no Sol USD pool on Sunny. So just make sure to keep your eye on all these pools that you want to deposit, and these are all Saber pools, as you see. But just to showcase like how to actually do that, and I'm sure like you already know that. So once you do that, you click on confirm deposit, and your wallet will pop up. Once your wallet pops up, just go ahead and click approve, and you will go ahead and deposit your liquidity into the pool. And once you do that, you will get a token. Okay, you will get like a Sol USD token. But in this case, just to keep the example to a Saber pool, which is available on Sunny, which is, for example, this one, USD USDC. You will find that, and once you expand this, you click here. Let's see. Okay, so once you click here, once you deposit your liquidity on Saber, you will find it right here. Okay, and the same thing you do, just click here, and you will see the amount which appears, and then click on deposit, approve the transaction on your Phantom wallet. You will have a pop-up, and then you will start earning both Saber and Sunny rewards. Okay, so that is how you can actually go ahead and provide liquidity on Saber, and you can earn both Sunny and Saber token at the same time. Okay, so and depositing, and there's the benefit to depositing an LP is, since it's a stable pool, Saber offers like stable pool, it helps you earn Sunny on top of the liquidity mining rewards from the underlying protocol itself. Okay, you will earn much more reward while people are actually making use of your liquidity using the pools, using the LPs. Okay, so you will generate all of that, and you will generate like Sunny yield. Okay, so that's just to keep in mind. Okay, so we have seen how to add liquidity, how to earn Sunny and Saber both. We have seen how to go ahead and stake Sunny for like sunSBR, and then sunSBR into yiSunSBR, and how actually you can go back and exchange it back to Saber. You have seen that as well. And also now how you can actually go ahead and stake Sunny. So let's say you have whatever token you have. Let's say I have like let's say, for example, and this is pretty cool, like let's say Sol UST to sunSBR. Okay, so let's say okay, Sun. Okay, that doesn't work right now. So why does it work? Why doesn't work? Maybe I have to type it like this. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Okay, I have to type it in the capital. Okay, it just showed up, right? So Sol UST to, man, better just go and use this. Okay, for now. Okay, so I have Sol UST, and I want to convert it into like sunSBR. And as you see over here, let's say, for example, whatever it is, let's say 100. Okay, so at the moment there's no pool for like Sol UST and sunSBR. Okay, so you got to come from that like Saber side of things. Okay, but anyways, what were we discussing about? We were discussing about how to go ahead and stake Sunny. Okay, so let's see if we can get like Sunny tokens by using like Sol USD. Oh, there's no Sunny over here. Okay, because yeah, of course, like because Sunny. Okay, there's no Sunny over here. Okay, so basically, how will you acquire like Sunny? Because you will automatically earn rewards, right? Like when you add your once you add your like liquidity to any of these pools, you will earn Sunny and Saber rewards. Okay, so once you do that, you can generate like I mean you can get acquire Sunny first of all, and then you can go ahead and you can stake that Sunny by clicking on this vote button. Okay, so and this vote will take you to that TribecaDAO. Okay, so um, yeah, so once you come here, you just need to do the same. You need to connect your wallet, you know. And I've done this like in my other addresses, okay, but since I'm using a test address, I don't want to do that all over again, but I'm just explaining you how you can go ahead and do that. So once you click on vote, you come to this interface, you connect your wallet, and then you will see this interface which says over here. So once you farm Sunny and you claim your rewards so that it's deposited into your address, I mean your phantom wallet or whatever wallet you're using, you will see that Sunny balance appear over here. And make sure to read this, and be aware of all of this and all that stuff. But once you do that, you will see once you click on lock whatever amount you want to lock. You can do it for 7 days, 30 days, 1 year, 5 years. Okay, so once if you do it for 5 years, it will remain that way. Okay, and your balance will show up over here. You just click here and it will appear over here. Go ahead and just lock your tokens. The longer you lock it, the more voting power or weight you will have. Okay, so the shorter you do it, the less voting power you would have. That's just the case because the more people have conviction in the long term, they will benefit more, and that is the exact that's one of the main purpose of having DAOs, so that like people who are really, really, really engaged into all of this and they want to play a part, and not just playing a part. By being a part of all of this, you learn so much. You learn different things and you explore different things. Of course, it's like, there's a lot of things and a lot of information, but this is one of the key information to understand how to actually be a part of the DAO, to understand the culture of a DAO, to actually vote and to be a part of it. And how can you actually vote on any of this? Let's say you staked your liquidity over here, for example. Okay, for example, if you staked your liquidity over here, now you're earning Saber rewards, you're earning Sunny rewards. Okay, now you want to actually go ahead and vote on that. Now let's say you went ahead and locked some Sunny tokens, and then now you want to actually be a part of the gauges. Okay, like I mean you can vote on which liquidity pool that you actually want to go ahead and stake your vote that you locked. Okay, so you can do that very easily. Okay, connect your wallet and you will see like all these epochs and when the next epoch starts and everything. Epoch is just the time between that time. There are emissions which are fixed for that time. The current share is so much for USD USDC pool on Sunny, and Sunny, it comes from a Saber pool. Okay, this USD USDC. Okay, so basically it's all composable together, and it's sometimes like confusing, but anyways, it's very clear for me. I'm sure like it's clear for you now as well. So you understood you have to deposit your liquidity over here on Saber, and then you got to bring it to Sunny. Okay, so but anyways, just make sure to deposit liquidity which are present in the Sunny interface, okay, through Saber. Okay, so by that way you will leverage and you will earn all the benefits of Sunny, and also you will earn like Saber and Sunny at the same time. All right, so but anyways, coming back to the gauges, okay, how you can vote. Let's say you added liquidity to this position, and of course, like people add liquidity to one pool at one time, and then they change it for a different week, and then but they always come and they vote. Okay, so this is how you can do. Once you earn Sunny tokens and you lock them, you generate like VE tokens over here. Okay, you generate your locked Sunny, and you will once you set this up, in the sense if you're doing it for the first time, you will get everything automatically. You just need to lock, approve your transaction, and so on and so forth. You will see your amount appearing over here in this nice little interface. and the longer you stake it, the better it is, okay? The more power you have. So basically, let's say you want to go ahead and say, hey, I want in the next epoch, which starts in 5 hours and 6 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and vote that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and vote that. So just expand all of these, and once you see over here, like um, wait, okay, so basically, actually, you need to lock in order to go ahead and cast your vote, so let's see if we can. Okay, so yeah, I cannot do that because I haven't locked. I'm just showing you for demo purposes, okay? But anyways, once you lock your Sunny tokens, you will get VE Sunny tokens, and you will earn rewards as the mention over here, which is coming soon. It's a part of the performance fee you will be distributed to VE Sunny holders. And what is this performance fee? It is this fee that you see right here, performance fee, as you see, 16% on this LP. Okay, that means over here on Saber, let's see how much is that LP. What is that? USD, USDC. Okay, so this one, we need to go to the farms in order to check the rates. Let's click on that. Okay, so as you see over here, UST, USDC is earning approximately like 4%. So 16% of 4%, that is the performance fee or what Sunny takes, and you will receive some of those fees once you actually stake your Sunny or lock your Sunny over here. And once you lock your Sunny, you can come and you can vote on these gauges. Okay, you will see an entire list of all the pools, but you would just need to focus on the pools that you have deposited your liquidity on Sunny through Saber. Okay, so you can add your vote. In the sense, what I basically do is I just you will see like different entry fields like this. Okay, you will see all the pools on this side. On the middle, you can see like how much shares, like what is the weight that you want to put in, and there you will see the percentage how you distribute based on the liquidity pool that you support. Okay, and you can do this actively. Okay, so the thing is, yeah, so once you get all these entry fields, I just make sure, let's say for example, you're supporting or you're adding liquidity to only let's say two pools. Okay, so then you would just split your voting tokens. Let's say you have 1,000 voting tokens. I would put in one box, I will put in like 500, and on the second box I'll put in 500. So that means the distribution of your voting tokens will be split 50% on both the LPs that you have created. Okay, so that's the entire logic, and you will learn more as you progress, but that's how it'll look like. Okay, it's very simple, and it's nothing like you're going to lose your tokens or something like that, because it's already locked, and it's already locked into a smart contract, and you will earn all these fees on the side in order to be a participant in that liquidity pool. Okay, so you will passively and actively be a part of that DAO. Okay, so we have covered a lot, and I think the best way to actually go ahead and learn all of this is to just do it. I haven't done it right now because I've already done all of this process. But anyways, this was just to make you feel what is where and how everything works, and just to show you what will happen once you click a button and so on and so forth. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about, and I've been using all of the Sunny protocol for like aggregator for a long time, and yeah, I would say like it's pretty stable and it's pretty cool. Okay, so that's how you can, as you have learned over here, you can go ahead and stake your Sunny, and be a member of the DAO, and also earn performance fees distributed to you, where you can also go ahead and stake your Saber. That is a different use case for Saber altogether. You can also go ahead and earn Sunny and Saber at the same time by providing liquidity. Okay, so that I would say, and once you actually be a part of like say like Saber, and you provide and do all of those, you're automatically a part of the Saber Wars, because Sunny, once you give the voting power to Sunny, Sunny goes ahead and Sunny votes for you in these in in the TribecaDAO of Saber. Okay, so it goes to their their Gauge, okay, or their voting ecosystem, which is the Saber governance, and they vote for you. They try to bring in more liquidity for them by pulling in more liquidity from the users who are using this, and they are doing that by incentivizing people with different sorts of like mechanism, but like providing like Sunny tokens to them and so on and so forth. Okay, so there's a lot to uncover, still, because you have to understand how Saber work, actually Saber, what Saber is, how it works, because Saber is like the core fundamental of all of this. Okay, and then Sunny is just boosting the reward system on top of like Saver by providing additional incentives and all these compounding sort of like liquid staking options or features, which are pretty cool. So just go ahead and try out and just do this yourself. I think you can watch the video and you can see what I've done, and also you can mimic the same. And I'm sure like you won't. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so there's nothing that could go wrong. It's just like clicking buttons and you will get there. Okay, so yeah, and make sure to go ahead and ask them question, join their Discord, and feel free to ask them question on their support. If you have any question, there are community moderators. Just make sure it's coming from the right person, and don't share your private seed phrase if you are new to this space. Be safe and just make sure you're communicating with the right person. Okay, so make sure the roles, you see the roles. These are I would say people whom you can actually trust, and I'm also there as well. So if I see your message, I can reply. And of course, you have the core team, which currently doesn't seem to be online. But anyways, this guy is like he's one of the core guys. So yeah, he's I guess who's building Sunny and so on and so forth. But anyways, so I guess you have a lot of information now to go ahead and get a hands-on experience on all of this. So go ahead and do that and just be comfortable with all of this. Because it's going to play a critical role. Why? Because we have seen the success from convex and curve side of the curve wars. So similar things are happening with Sunny and Saber. Okay, so not just Sunny and Saber. This is going to be insane because you can actually scale this to really huge heights on Solana. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm in this, and yeah, we'll take a look at Saber Wars in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got some information. I think a lot of information, but yeah, just go ahead and do it yourself. All the links will be in the description of the video. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a nice day, evening, wherever you are, but GM. Okay, there's no AM or PM in Metaverse. There's always GM. Okay, so GM to all of you, and I'll see you when I see you. All right, bye now.